at 6:38. We're gonna leave here at 7. People here getting all warmed up enough to check out that fire thing. They just turned off the giant torch they put inside of it. People getting all set, ready to go. Just got a little hiking center. It's protected. Little game room back there. People can play. Just, where you pay for everything is inside there. It's cool. I don't think they have Wi-Fi here, but pretty cool. So this is how you tell if you need a ride. You just go here and call the guy. That's what we did. So at the 7 o'clock, he's going to pick us up. So we're feeling pretty good. Yeah, it's good times. All right, so we're at the bakery, and there's a line.
Sorry, I look directly at
No, it's okay.
Sorry,
No, it's perfect, man. I'm just glad you're not upset that you're in it. Yeah. So there's a line. Casey's our pickup. He's fantastic. He just goes off of tips. So cool. Here comes G, working out the Venmo. No, it's not bad. It
smells.
I know, it smells great, doesn't it? So.
I'm starving.
Whew. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Look at those clouds.
What are you gonna get to eat?
I'm gonna get one of those little, if they have a little sausage thing.
Sandwiches? Yeah.
Sandwiches and then a donut and a coffee. That's it.
Okay, that's what I want.
Okay, good. All right, well, stay with me though. All right. Good morning. What day is this?
26.
20's good morning day, 26. All right, so Casey is driving us up to the trailhead and we're going up. We've seen like a number of buck and in velvet, and we're not talking like little racks. I don't know what the number. What was the number of that last one?
4, I think.
Or more. We see that. Yeah, it's just hanging out on the road. They don't really seem to care too much about us. So we saw the lake. I can't see it now, but there is a lake down there. That's the lake from Lake City. So it's a fantastic morning right now. Oh, those clouds already look a little scary.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're probably gonna get some rain. Hopefully probably some thunder. Hopefully like a zero lightning. So that's gonna be the trick for the next few days. Oh my gosh, that's great. So on the left here, if we get to just like a, I don't know, an earth river. We can see it. Oh, there we go. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Yesterday, the gentleman our driver told us that, what was our driver's name yesterday? Dang, he owns a soda shop.
Oh, San Juan Soda Shop?
Yeah. No, whatever. Anyways, he said it moves like 11 or 12 feet a year.
Yeah.
It's like a glacier, a fast glacier, but it's not ice. Yeah, it's super pretty around here. All right, just about 8 o'clock, we got dropped off. Fantastic guy. This is a joy. He told us a little bit about himself, and he lives in Tyler, Texas, and then they're here for the winter. So the town pretty much shuts down, like after Labor Day kind of thing. And it's freaking cold. There's a lot of snow, but they do plow the main road. So yeah, not too many. The whole RV park, which is I think where a lot of the folks come for the summer, they're gone. They shut it down. They literally shut it down. I think in just a few weeks, they clear all the pipes out, and it's like shut down until I think May or something like that. I don't know. So, anyways, so we're here. It's just about 8 o'clock, and we're about ready to go up. I think we have a couple miles until water, so we don't need to carry a ton of water. So the sun's out. You can see that. It's a little chipper where we're at, so I still have my, everything on. But it's supposed to cool down. It is supposed to rain later. So that's why we're here. That's why we start in the morning and not in the afternoon.
Where did this guy come from?
I don't know, man. It's totally blue. It's great. So we got to take advantage of this. All right, so a couple miles to the next water. Gabriel's gonna double check that just before we start dumping our water, because we're fully loaded with water. In fact, we stopped and we had the donut and the breakfast sandwich, but we already bought our breakfasts too. So we're just like, we're carrying a lot of food.
We didn't. We aren't packing breakfast for this morning.
Oh, we didn't?
No.
Oh, it worked out with the kind of the shift?
Yes.
Oh, I feel better. It really bugs me when I carry food that I don't need. It's like carrying an extra bottle of water. Like, how stupid is that? So,
2.6.
2.6 to water. Awesome. And it's flowing?
I guess I
Should probably check that this time. She always does. All right, we are rolling. Yeah, my camera has this weird film all over it. Probably grease and...
Oh, your phone?
Yeah, I gotta clean it.
Yeah, it would be cleaner.
You know, it's weird, like my glasses hardly ever get dirty on the hiking because there's no grease. It's like grease is what really just, and everything sticks to it. So, anyways.
I feel like my phone gets gross from like the oil on my hands, sunscreen, and dirt.
Yeah. I'm probably because I'm not cooking. Anyways, all right, so our goal today, minimum of 9.
8:05.
Yes, 8:05. And we really want to get to, it was 18.
Yeah.
And then if we want to push, we can go to 22. So if we can get a couple 22s in, we'll be able to zero in Silverton. So we would like to do that. But man, I'm already breathing hard going up this little tiny hill right here. All right, hike on. All right, thankfully we are headed into the wide open blue. But just to our right is the wide, scary, dark blue and black. So hopefully that does not come toward us. But we are headed more toward the west, and the weather's supposed to come from the west to the east. So we are hopeful if weather does come, it's supposed to come this afternoon, and we will be at the high point of the entire trail today, hopefully, and that's at just a little over 13,000, I think. So it's going to be an extraordinary day regardless of the weather. Well, we're kind of cruising down on the dirt road still here. Super nice, very pleasant morning. Another meadow, and we're really enjoying it. There are more clouds, but there's going to be clouds. Yeah, but I don't see the black ones encroaching upon us though. So yeah, really pretty. We're just cruising on the road here, which is actually really nice instead of going steep uphill someplace. Anyways, got some big mountains in the background here. Yeah, this is super nice. Gabriel's checking out the trail, I can tell. We do have a little uphill right now. She looked at everything and it seems like it's gonna be a pretty chill day, even though we're gonna hit the high point. There's gonna be up and downs, but
It just, nothing looks like, oh, that looks
yeah, really not.
gnarly.
It's a long meadow. Long meadow. And
Yeah, it probably just keeps going around the corner.
yeah, and you look at the flats, that's where we came down yesterday. That's all the flats right there. So we're just continuing on. Man, it is pretty relatively clear. It's nice. We're having a nice morning hiking. 9:07, about 11,200 or so, maybe even higher. Oh yeah, looks like we're going right to that ridge right there.
It's weird, like splits.
Cool, like little just rock patches.
Yeah.
I guess we're not going to walk that one. All right, well, we're coming up to something. Just after 9:30, and we're about 11,600 or more. So let's see what's over. got up there and we're still not there. But it's a big flat area. And let's see what happens when we get up to the top. Yeah, almost 12,000. Yeah, and we're almost where we can see.
1,100 feet.
Yeah, wow, the sun is on the big mountains. We're gonna get a better view of those big mountains in a little bit. They're just right over the top here. Woo!
Fluorescent one.
Yeah. So that's one of the big ones that has a name.
Look how flat that makes it.
Yeah. And then that red one is like right here. Hopefully that lights up. And the other ones are lighting up. And we'll see more in just a minute. Woo! In this area, we were in this area yesterday. Really, that's where we mainly were, in the canyon that we came down. Sorry, the lights, it's not as clear today. But the dark clouds are gone though, that's really cool. But man, yeah, this really is a mesa area here. Whoops, I'm not looking where I'm pointing the camera. It's like what happens when I walk and I don't look. I just veer off. Almost looks like some snow way beyond right here, but I can't really tell. It's probably just rock.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, there we go. And that's the sun on the red rock now?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
This is the fluorescent one.
And there's that big mountain like stacked with the top on it. And
the
Mount
Matterhorn
Thielsen in the
thing.
front, yeah. Yeah, look at the red on that, man. We think right in front of that mound there's a cell tower. Oh yeah, there is a cell. I can see the tower now, the lighting.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, we
That
couldn't
is
see it before. The
cool.
lighting must have just changed. Woo!
You could just see like the little pole next to it.
Yeah. So maybe the trail goes there, looks like it. Look at those little, there's these little crags. Oh, you see there's little crags like right there. Maybe all that'll get close. Maybe we're all going toward that. I thought we were going to turn more to the left though, but I'm not sure. See, anyways. That's pretty nice, Haji.
Yeah.
So what's our elevation right now?
We are at 12,019.
Nice. And so we go up to just about 13,000.
So it looks like we go up there, and then we skirt that way.
Nice,
and
and go to the left somehow.
The high point might be over there.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh yeah, because we're gonna be exposed today, so
Yeah.
maybe we're gonna walk on those.
So there's like a valley in between us and then that.
Oh great, a valley.
Well, we're not going in the valley.
Great, that's perfect. All right, I want to get a picture of this mountain. This is one of the 14ers. Where is that thing? Okay, all right, in front of me.
And then I think another one of those over there is a 14er.
Yeah, it's this guy right here.
Yeah, what, you think there's 55 or 58
Yeah,
14ers in Colorado?
and there's arguments
like,
about
oh,
what's a
maybe there's,
14
like,
or what's not.
25.
Because the elevation keeps changing the markers.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Well,
Okay, it's gonna be bumpy because this is a bumpy part of the trail. Those little fluorescence stuff leaching or leching or whatever, lichen. But I mean, they're not like rolling rocks. These are just hard in the ground. We gotta step on them and over them and around them. Kind of awkward.
hey, you can't see the trail that much.
Yeah, you can't.
A lot of people have been.
This is hard on the shoes and the mind and the ankles. Oh, got one of these good guys. Whoa.
My ankle's still pretty
Pretty.
rested considering.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of ankle testing yesterday.
No, and I hiked on the side of the trail a lot too. So it was soft, which was great. All right, enough of this bouncing here. Well, down to our left, down in that valley, there's a lake. She thought, well, maybe that's Creed down there. We don't know because we did not go to Creed. We were going to.
There's like a bunch of. There's a reservoir thing.
Oh, lake and reservoir down there somewhere. So we're cruising down here, going downhill. Somehow we got to get on one of these. We're not sure yet. The question now is, do we go to the cell tower right there in front of us? And we're not sure. What's interesting is the group of 4 digs and the 3 ladies. We don't see them, which is weird.
So they're just in that.
Unless they're below us.
Thing,
yeah. Look at the 2 of them right there.
There's 2 of them. Oh, they flew away. That's a bummer.
Alright. It's almost 10:30. Clouds are not as bad as they actually might look. So that's where we hiked from and down. Kind of came over there. Gabrielle's here. I thought maybe we'd be hiking that ridgeline. So, I thought we were gonna be hiking that ridgeline to our left. So we're not sure. We think it's the ridgeline right in front of us. There's actually kind of 2 ridgelines. So we don't.
Down again.
Yeah, no, but we can't. That's like a communication center. It's crazy big.
Yeah.
Woo! Big plane down there. Whew. Communications tower. I'll get more pictures, but just in case the sun doesn't shine so brightly. Right here. Whew. It's really nice. All right. Well, looks like we're going up here at the top. All right, made it up to the sign here. It's almost the peak. It's Gabrielle. See where we came from yesterday. Look at the drop off the plane right there. Whew. I wish you could see that better. Gabrielle's cruising yesterday. Look at that. That is amazing. I'd love to get a tour of that place. The solar panels are just, they're just like floating on a frame. They're like huge. They think they do have electricity. We saw some connector boxes down at the hill, 2 or 3 of them. All right. So, I'm like on this rock outcropping right here. So we're gonna see what's up. Woo! It's a little brisk up here. Yeah, so we're at 12,200 feet and it's 11 o'clock.
Yep.
How many miles have we gone? We're making really good time.
Yeah, we're still making like pretty much 2.5 miles an hour.
That's great.
Even with uphill and some stops.
Yeah, and lots of food. More food than we're gonna need. Which I guess is safe. We're safe hikers. God, the backcountry there is just so gnarly.
So I will say though, at the...
Alright, I'm gonna video this. I don't know how long the sun's gonna hold. Look at that, man. Look at high country, the canyons, colors. We're not going back there. Okay, there's like infinite number of trails around here. All right, look at that. Look at that canyon. I'm trying to zoom in on that. Come on, there we go. I got my gloves back on too. Look at that canyon. That thing is like Yosemite. I mean, it's massive. G's gonna cut in front of my picture here. Way to go, G. Look at that. Oh, we dropped down a bunch, a few hundred feet, and It's supposed to be there's water down here somewhere. It looks like we're gonna open up into a whole nother meadow. Check this out. So eventually I think we're gonna cross it, go through it, and then maybe to our left we're gonna go up that thing, and then that's where we're gonna start a ridge line. We think we see a trail up there, but we're really not sure. Oh yeah, the trail goes all straight across. Couple bridges. That's a really beautiful shot. Wow.
Yeah, so the water's supposed to be after the third bridge.
Third bridge. Okay, I don't see a third bridge.
It's over there.
So G found the remnants of the yurt. It's right there. Wow, cool. It's a really, really beautiful valley. We got some rain behind us.
Is it actually raining?
Looks like it could be rain behind us, but I don't think it's coming our way though.
Oh, enjoy.
Nice valley, huh? Super cool. All right, let's head toward the log bridges and all that kind of stuff. Some clouds for you. Well, we're at a short kind of quasi lunch break here because there's a nasty looking cloud. We don't think that's coming toward us, but there's some above us, and we're about ready to take the ascent to the ridge line and hike up there for about 9 miles on the high ridge right during after lunch. So gonna have a kind bar. I just had super tasty Spam, 830 milligrams of sodium in this thing, but 230 calories and 9 grams of protein. So I'm gonna have some breakfast essentials. I don't know what I did, but it was not where I expected it to be. So, and what'd you have? You're gonna have breakfast essentials too, right, G?
Coffee.
And a coffee mix. Oh, maybe I'll do that. That'd be good. Anyways, that's it. We're gonna get rolling here quick as we can. We got to get some water out of. I don't know if you can see that, but out of that, that's where we're getting our water. Not optimal, yeah. All right, we just had our crazy quick lunch. 12:02, about 11,600 or 700 feet. We're gonna climb up there. The weather actually looks a little bit better right now. So that weather that was menacing is kind of moving back a little bit. In fact, the sun is like on me like right now. I mean, is this crazy or what? So we could have a beautiful ridge walk. So we have some breakfast essentials instead of just water right now. When that's done, we'll put in some other electrolytes. So, and that was probably the quickest Spam I've ever eaten in my life. It kind of loses the taste when you eat it that fast. So I only have one of those this trip, or this section, not two. I have some tuna and salmon for the other 2 days. So delightful day on the trail. The trail has been fantastic. The views, I've been loving these views. So Gina and I are just really enjoying each other's company on the trail, I think. Right, G? You enjoying the company on the trail?
Yeah.
Good. That's me, yeah. And so we have, 9 miles? Or we've gone, okay, what's the mileage? For completely to botch it.
We've gone, I think, close to 9 miles.
Yeah.
We have like 6.5 to basically the end of the ridge walk.
Okay.
And then
Cool.
we have
Then-
3 miles after that.
Which are kind of down.
Which are downhill, yeah.
Yeah. Into the mosquito abyss. No, I have no idea. Yeah. I think that's about it. We're doing good. Thought there's something really great I had to say, but completely forgot what that was. All right, well, we're on the ridge and we're in the trees. We're about ready to come out of the trees. And we heard our first bit of thunder just a little bit ago. It is exceptionally dark that would be the south of it or north of us. So we're hoping it stays over there. That's the communication tower way over there that we passed. So we got to get up on this thing. We can see the trail. I can see it. Yeah. And then we're going to start cruising down there for miles. So, say no to lightning. Let's see if we can escape any rain. We're ready though, I think. All right, we broke out just over 12,000 feet. Still gotta go up a little ways. That's the dark stuff. Sun's on my back and it's warm right now. Gabrielle's right behind me. Doing great. Put my buff in my gloves in a plastic bag below my pack, so those are dry. So about as ready as we can be right now. Hike on. Stay stoked. All right, we're on the ridge line, as you can tell. Weather hasn't changed, we're just on the ridge line. So thankfully, we're not going up to the top there. Down below is a reservoir we saw a while back. Lunch is way back there. Man, we just busted out of there. I mean, I don't know if the elevations were clearly over 12,000.
Keep moving, please.
Yeah. Gabriel says keep moving. So we're moving. Whew. 12,360 according to G. Woo! All right. Here we go. This is beautiful up here. We see to our left. We're not going there. Oh, oh. Little stumble. Okay, we're gonna hit the gas. Elegance. Beauty, huh? Look at that. Got sunshine. The wind stopped. The sun's on me right now. But it's dark back there. We're doing good. Whew. Yeah. Oh, here's some thunder and a crow. So we're pretty much trying to outrun it because it's sunny in front of me. And you do hear a little bit of thunder and it's really dark and raining behind us. So it's kind of weird. But we are kind of headed somewhat west. So that's where the sun is, that's where we want to go. She's hanging in there. She's basically petrified right now. I think we're gonna be all right. Just gotta keep moving fast. We'll be fine. We're gonna go, yeah. Woo! That is gnarly. Woo! All right, that's where we're going. We can see the trail. That's the high point of the whole CT. I think we're gonna be able to make it. I can see little sticks all the way along there, marking the trail, on top of that big bowl. So we're gonna go for it at least right now. Alright, it's getting closer. So we're basically going straight up the face of that thing facing us. We'll stay on the green, and then near the top we zigzag. I mean, literally right at that little bump on the high right, you can see the switchback. It's like a 45. It's really steep at the top, and then we're on the top there, as far as we can see. So this is pretty serious. I don't have time to stop here, but over there is some incredible peaks. We just hit this little saddle right here. We should take a moment.
Oh, look at those.
Whoa, look at the lake down there. Oh my gosh.
That must be the...
Is that the valley we were looking at?
city.
Oh my gosh. Look at the lake. That is amazing. All right.
I like this and hate it at this.
Yes, I know. Time's kind of key here, so that's kind of what's behind us. Now you can see those red rocks going down there. All right, we're starting to get pretty close here. We have a few places we can bail out if we need to. I haven't heard any thunder for quite a while now. I'm not sure exactly what's up above me. A lot of clouds. Let's see what's behind us. That's what's behind. And I think we're gonna be, this is crazy, but we might actually make this, G. We might make it. Everything looks okay, except for what we can't see. Yeah, that looks okay. Oh, we need to see what's up right here. There's the top. We're getting up there. This is the top right there. We're protected right here where we're at. Man, this is like Whitney. All the scree and everything. Only have a couple more switchbacks. There's a lake, some reservoir down there. We're getting really close to the top of one of the last switchbacks. It's all rain on the other side, so we're not going to spend any time up here. Woo! Here we go. Super close. She's like right behind me. It's the trail. Right there. Getting close. Almost. There's the rain. That might be it right there. Gabriel's right there. Alright. I don't think we're going to the top. I think we're skirting it, which I'm okay with that. But we gotta get a picture of G coming up here. Woo! Go Jake! Woo! All right, we made it. We're up and over that. We are on the ridgeline right now. Ridgeline of ridgelines. She said just over 3 miles on the ridgeline here. And I would say a pretty good chance we're gonna get some rain. So I'm still pretty hot from breathing so heavy. So when I start to cool down, I'll just go ahead and put my frog tog on right now. Where's he? He's like right behind me, man.
Yeah, you're not walking fast enough.
Oh my gosh. All right. They're cute little pika all over these rocks. Oh, one just, there it goes. Oh, he's got stuff in his mouth. Oh, there's his thatch. Where is he? Right there he is.
He already just.
Yeah, there he is.
I don't know.
Well, hey, little guy, he's right there.
Dad, please.
Ooh, we gotta go. Sorry, little guy.
Adorable.
Adorable, yeah. Look at, there's nothing up here. Is that pikas? Oh, there's a marmot. Right where I was looking. We don't care about marmots, we care about pikas. Come on. Look at this. Woo! And no rain right now. All right, well, we put our frog talks on. We have a little bit, just a tiny bit of rain, but it can just start coming down any minute. And there's definitely rain in front of us right here. So you can see it right there. So we'll take it as it comes. Look at those. Up to the next one, but we're not going to go to the top of that one, I don't think. But there's the trail. All right, it's kind of bumpy. I want to get a video, last video of this thing. To our right. I don't know what kind of mountains these are over here, what that is, but maybe we'll figure it out on a map. I'll put it in. I want to stop, but I can't. So that's the best we're gonna get. Whatever those are. Wow. So we're coming up to the next peak here. Not sure if it has us go to the top or not, but just heard some thunder. We're like missing most of the rain. It's like around us, raining down there. Thunder came from there somewhere, which we've already been there. So I don't know. All right, well, we're at the second one. We don't go up there, but we're the reason I have a little more rain, more pikas. Not sure what we're gonna do here. Yeah, we're getting the rain now. Oh, okay. All right, it's 2 o'clock and we're up thousands of feet. And now I'm sporting my rain kilt, which actually keeps me warmer, I find. We both have, everything on except our puffies. Of course, we don't have any leggings. I thought to put my little kilt on, so Gabriella had her pass me. For right now, the rain just stopped on us. We never actually got dumped on heavily. It was just kind of a It wasn't a mist, it was just a light rain. You can see it down there though, and in front of us. We're doing it. It's not easy. Thunder's clearly behind us. I think we're outrunning it, assuming it's following us. That's the last hill up there. You can see we go across. We don't go to the top of it. So, whew, what a day. Very, very intense. More rain now. So, we're both feeling pretty good. I think the danger's really behind us right now. I don't even know what mountains we're looking at right now. I mean, it's just insane. I mean, the mountains are so rugged. If I could stop the screen moving so much, maybe you could see. If I zoomed in. Well, yeah, we're kind of in a steep little drop right here. But this is crazy. Like, this is even better. It's a better shot than I had before. Like 10 minutes ago. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop and let G go by here for a second. All right, G, go ahead. I gotta stop. I just can't believe this. This is insane. Gabrielle, switch back at me. Look at that. Woo! Yeah! Gosh. Oh, that's gonna come and get us, I think. All right, we're doing it. I think we're on the last one. I don't know how high we're going to go on this one. Hopefully not very high. It's basically stopped raining on us. We're dry, probably almost a little sweaty. Had to do a little uphill. We've heard thunder from back there. So we are in front of it. So as long as we can stay in front of it, we're going to keep hiking. Not sure how many more miles we have on the top here before we drop back down. So, Carol's right behind me here. She's doing great. This is not easy. It's really hard. It's mentally just taxing because of the wind, the rain, thunder, lightning, wind blowing you off the trail, rocks. There's a lot going on here. We're both hanging in there. It's not easy though. Oh no, she has little chicks. Okay, why don't you wait, G? Little chick. Is there any more?
I don't see any more.
Look at that. Oh, I think I hear another high sound. Okay, well, let's keep going. Oh, that was beautiful. Whew.
We're gonna do a check-in. We have to get that ready now.
Okay.
Because it don't want to work.
She said we have 0.2 left, which is great because we're doing good. We're like I'm warm. Everything's good. So one thing I worry about, I'll show you. No, is that thing right there. But that's, I think, well beyond us right now. We outran this guy. We're further and further ahead of that one. So that one is just, we're done with that one. I can't believe we outran the weather.
Well, because I think it was moving toward that cross.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the only thing we got to think about. We're gonna do a check-in here real quick. We're close to 13,000, right, G?
We're above.
We're above 13,000 right now.
Top here is 33.
Wow. All right, I don't know if you heard that. So the top here is 13,300. So we're gonna check in up here at the top with the Garmin, and then I think we head down into the trees, or at least off the top here. All right, we're coming right up to it. It's right there. I don't know if you can see that. See what it says. I'm totally spinning. All right, let's do a check-in. We'll do one big 360. 245.
I think we only have like 3 or 4 miles left.
Alright.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. This has been exhausting.
Lucked out that there's like sun and blue sky.
Yeah. And it's rained all around us, in front of us and behind us.
Like spurts of heavy rain.
Left of us, right of us, yeah. I mean, it's pouring where we were. I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah, and those are now, I think the others, I think they stopped at the cell tower. That's what I think they did. I mean, I just can't believe they're in front of us.
No, I saw people coming up this.
So they're still behind us.
No, I saw people coming up this.
Oh, really?
I could see someone in all black and someone above them.
Oh, so they're in front of us.
Well, yeah,
They did it. Diggs and the ladies?
I'm assuming it's them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. Well, we did it. I'm stoked. I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah. She said basically we've been walking for 7 hours with a 20-minute break. And what were you saying about your legs?
Oh, it was like I couldn't get them to turn over any faster. My legs felt heavy.
Yeah.
Fast away.
Yeah, every bit uphill was really difficult.
My feet were tired, so it was like one wrong rock in the middle of my heel.
Yeah.
And my whole body would just be like, you want to get up.
Yeah. So there's a whole new area over here. So maybe we're going down. Are we going down there, you think? I don't know where we're going.
No. Go down.
Looks like we're gonna go down. You know what's so wild to me is that these peaks, like especially that one with that little pinnacle. Well, I probably can't see that in the camera out there, but yeah, I saw those yesterday. You know, way far away. I'm like, man, those are like so far away. And now we're like, we're like right there. Yeah. That's just amazing. So it looks like we we head down on this side and go somewhere over there. All right. Oh, do you think we go to the town to the right?
No.
Okay. All right. I don't know where we're going, but look how beautiful this is. Wow. All right, this is an important divide trail straight.
Yeah.
That says road.
We have this, and then we
And it's gonna
cross
loop
it.
back around, huh?
And get on the road.
Sure that's the right one?
Well, that's our trail right there.
Oh, that's stupid. Okay, we're officially cutting the switchback on an open road. Wow.
Literally, this road then crosses again.
So we'll go right here though, right? Yeah. I don't want to walk down this thing. Yeah, that's true. It's like an emergency. It's really raining back. Oh, it's raining back there now. Ah. You see him? So we're going down, and you know we could do a little ridge walk right there if we want to. Check out this bowl. It's like right below me right here. I got some nice rock features. Yeah, I just didn't think we were gonna get this far back. You know, like looking at those mountains in the back and the, you know, the pinnacles that we saw. I'm thinking, well, maybe that's for another trip we'd even get close to them. But we're like right in here. I got it. All right, we took a little break. Put our water bottles, filtered some water so we could get some electrolytes. This whole valley is full of old mines. Everywhere you see a little white area, I think that's mines. A few structures. The biggest one, I think, is like right there. We're gonna take a look closer at that. But there's a structure down below us right here. There's another pretty good one over right there in the middle. See that? But these, you see all over the valley here, and even up the valley, you can see one there, see one there and there. So it's really, they must be looking for something here. Okay. Gabriel mentioned there's supposed to be a sinkhole somewhere. That looks like a sinkhole. Let's see if we can get a little closer. I'm not going over the edge or anything like that, but I'm on the road right here. Now, it only goes like thinking 6 feet deep or something. Really, I expected some real danger. You know, what's really weird though is you see these things sticking out of the ground.
Yeah.
Like somehow, I don't know, it's related to the mining, I'm sure, but I don't know, you see them all over. Little things sticking out of the ground. Crazy. Look at that. the Humphrey Bogart movie reminds me of? Oh, yeah. It's the treasure syrup laundry. That's the movie. You got some funky propane tank thing like over there. I don't know what that is. So, but a lot of these have structures. Oh God, there's mine's like just like all over down here, all over the place. I wish I knew more about how this stuff all worked, but I mean, there's like one right above us, this big old thing, full of all the stuff out of the earth. There's mines everywhere here. This is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. There's a old mine, some more and tailings, and it's crazy all over here. You don't realize till you walk through and you say, oh, there. I don't know when this was active. Maybe, we are going to the town of Silverton. Maybe we can learn a little over there. Looks like we are going to be able to zero. We had a good hike today. Tomorrow the weather's supposed to be good, at least last we checked. And we'll check tonight. Telehyder's going up a little bit. Instead of down where a lot of the mine activity was. Well, maybe this is the same canyon as the one to our left. We're going to drop into it up here. Ooh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Whole nother world. See, the lighting's like perfect. I'm thinking we're hoping we're not going over there because we were hearing some thunder. Maybe tomorrow, don't know. Maybe we go up this canyon tomorrow. That's going to bring us down into Silverton. Would that be cool? God, this really is that's glorious. It has a light at the end. Gabriel gets in on all the epic videos, man. And there's like another mine right up here. We noticed that there are like some of the mines have these almost like a metal stick or something, like a group of them. I'm wondering if those are active claims. I know in Oregon, people still have active claims. They go up there, bring their stuff for a weekend or whatever, a little holiday. Oh, mine for a little gold. Sorry about that. Whew. Yeah. Doesn't loop back around below us?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
cool. So we go straight, huh? Nice. Hike on. I know. We don't have waterfalls like that very often, do we?
No.
Very relaxing. If you can tell, but it is raining and it's come back. But beyond the rain is sunlight. There's some thunder on our left still, not super intense. So we are now looking for a campsite. I think the rain's going to get a little more intense before it backs off. Yeah, it's really cool looking, huh? All right, well, we got our tent set up. Trail's literally like kind of right above us here. But we found a spot, and it was really difficult to find a spot. And you could actually fit a couple more tents on here if you needed to. So I haven't opened my pack up yet. Gabriel's, I think, pretty much.
In my tent.
I'm really tired, so I'm gonna have a kind bar and some hydration. Doing the check-in right now. I'll do a weather check in just a minute. So I should stand up. So it was all raining and everything, of course, right? But now look at it. Look at how craggy that is up there. That is gnarly formations. all the way at the top there. That is cool. Woo! And then look down a little more. It's quite a valley right there. That's quite a stinking big mountain, isn't it? It's huge. I'll have to see how high that one is. So the valley goes up to the right here. It's probably pretty cool looking. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Now, a little closer view into the tents is always interesting. We're basically got two different kind of spots. I was going to turn the other way, but that way I turned it around. We lifted mine up and literally spun it around so it opens up that way. And it worked pretty good. Yeah, pretty happy about that. So, well, up above us, there's some nice big cracks. Really cool looking formations. You see the clouds coming in.
It's pretty, probably one of the more epic views we've had.
Yeah, it is. We're kind of tucked. If the trail wasn't like literally right above us, it would be quite a view. Because you can even look down the. Let me walk up here real quick. I'm gonna put my jacket on. What? Yeah, we'll be in bed. Everybody gets up. So, gosh, I want to keep. Hold on. So that's our spot. Trail just goes up through those bushes and around. You know where I'm pointing. There we go, around that corner. So here's kind of this would be a great spot to have dinner up here. See down the valley. It was just storming a while ago. So we came in the valley through there. We dropped in over here somewhere. Super nice. Woo, this is a really nice view, huh? All right, good evening, day 26. 26. All right, we started.
We did. Jeez, air's cold.
Yeah, we started in the early in the park, UV park thing. Got it. Oh, donut. And that whatever.
Breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Super good. We were so full. We have so much food right now. You were like full for like multiple hours. I'm like already munched on a bar.
I didn't eat anything till like 3 hours in. And like for 2 hours, I felt just physically just heavy and full.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's weird when you feel heavy. It's just a different kind of thing. Yeah. So, yeah, but that was super nice. So, great drives. Just,
the guy he drove us to the bakery.
Oh, and we
waited while we got stuff.
Yeah, and he just Venmo'd him some money, and he was cool. It wasn't that at all.
Drove up.
Yeah, so that was.
Retired from Texas, so.
Yeah. We learned a lot more. A lot of Texans come there for the summer, and we learned more about the city that they basically shuts down like Labor Day. After Labor Day, it opens up around May, and there's not a whole lot going on in the wintertime. It gets cold. They do plow the main roads to go in and out because it goes to Creed and Gunnison.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So it would be interesting to spend a winter in a place like that. I don't know.
It would be cold.
It would be cold. It'd be really interesting. So, anyways, so we got the campsite. So we were hiking at was it 8 or?
Yeah, 8.
8. We're on
8 adjacent, 8:05.
Something like that. Okay, right around there. So we got a pretty good start considering we got it right out of town. And it's not just it's 17 miles and. Drive about 45. They've got to go up, 3,000 feet or something like that?
Like a little over 2.
A little over 2, yeah. So it's a significant, drive for them to actually do that.
Windy road.
Super windy road, yeah. It's weird how that, the town, like if it wasn't for people picking up and the hitchers, you would never visit that town. It's so out of the way.
Yeah.
So but the whole, I guess, did we talk about that?
No.
Okay, so last night, the whole town thing was I heard the word, somebody described it as magical. It was just like something out of a story. This small mountain town, that when the hikers come in, they just embrace them and encourage them. I've never experienced anything like this in my life.
Yeah, it was cool. We were walking, towards the hiker area for dinner, and you're like, wow, there's a lot of people, a lot of cars on the
Yeah, like cars along the street and everything.
And you're like, wow, this
like a
is
block
like
party.
A town event.
Yeah.
And you walk up, and they say hikers, and they let you all
hikers to the front.
Up to the front to like the next hiker, basically.
Yeah.
And they have you ring a gong.
It's like a gong, really. Here's the thing, boing, and then they start clapping and cheering and everything.
It's so sweet.
It is super good, and they keep bringing, giving you water. It's like
giving you water. I've never been so hydrated.
Yeah, they do that. And one of the gals was walking around with the element, electrolytes. If anybody needs some,
Yeah, I took a couple.
I think I took 4 or something like that.
4.
And I had an extra, and I gave it to somebody else this morning when we were packing up and everything. So it was super cool. Or last night because last night we got back at a decent time, and so we got all our food organized last night. I don't know if I videoed that or not. So, but I did. That worked out pretty good. So the hike today, the beginning was so awesome. It was just the right incline, and we were like gaining like crazy.
Well, yeah, we were, even with the incline, we were still going like 2.5 miles an hour.
Yeah,
which was great.
Yeah.
And then the serious.
Yeah, and you guys watched. You saw the video, so that was. And the way I described it to people is, it was super intense. It was pretty scary. It was epic.
Yeah, you just see like
it was amazing.
Like blue dark mass.
Yeah.
And luckily, it stayed like sideways of us, and then went kind of like behind us.
Yeah.
That happened like multiple times.
Yeah.
And we really only got we got sprinkles, and then we had some like intense like wind and rain.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't last for very long.
Yeah, we didn't get the soaking downpour.
Yeah, we did.
But we were ready though. The frog talks, when we got back, they weren't like wetted out at all. Mine were yours wetted out at all?
Mine were, I wouldn't call them wetted out, I think, because at that point, by the time we put our frog togs on, I was all sweaty.
Okay.
So then that just...
It's just sweaty. Yeah, mine were like, there was like nothing. A little bit damp on the outside. They did really good. And I had the rain skirt, which is, that rain skirt, that thing is great, man. It keeps me dry, and it really keeps my bottom warm and my legs a little warmer when you have shorts. So that's a keeper. And all it is a stinking white, kitchen bag.
But it's like the stretchy kind, right?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It has a little more
it
stretch.
Won't tear, really.
Yeah, it would be tough to tear. Yeah, so you got to continually adjust it. I mean, it's not a product or anything, but it works. I have like a real one at home. I didn't bring. I should have brought that. But that's a great combo. So really, even if we get poured on, I'm like, I don't care. So we've kind of got over the fear. We have the right equipment. We know our stuff in our bags are dry.
Now it's not really about getting wet. Now it's just about like tree line and thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a learning experience for us, this trip. I thought this would be like, no problem. We did JMT and we got snow and river crossings, but I didn't anticipate the level of intensity of the weather.
Part is, like, there were so many like epic, amazing views, but you could really you weren't really like fully enjoying it.
Yeah, I know.
Because you wanted to stay ahead of
yeah. So but I still got a huge amount of video on that. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I was literally like sacrificing my life taking those videos. But I really liked how they did they kind of ridge walked us, so you could see what was on the other side of the ridge. That's kind of a Pacific Crest Trail.
Kind of down.
They did. Yeah, they did. We were not like on the peak, on the ridge line, which was so good, because that would have been really sketch if they did
like
that.
a lot of, I guess, like divots and stuff like that. But
what do you mean divots?
like depressions in the ground.
No, but
Little gullies.
Oh no, yeah. So we cruised pretty good, and
No,
but,
what I'm saying is, if you really were in a bad position.
but there were enough though.
Gully.
I was always looking for like where we would kind of go. In fact, I told you, I said, hey, once you want to sit for a while, and you're like, no, let's keep going. Gotta outrun it. I'm like, okay, let's do it. I'm really glad you said that because I didn't want to. I didn't want to push you too hard because I knew it was really hard.
Well, because the only like scary really thing was behind us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we just gotta get out of there.
Yeah. We did. We outran the thing because it went kind of sideways. It was coming. It still was coming toward us, but by the end you could see there were multiple ridges that we were ahead of it.
Sat down, we would have had to wait for it to come to us and then wait for it to pass us. We could have been sitting there for over an hour.
Oh, easy.
In the cold. Because like it would have been
cold. Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah. So that was not good. So that was actually a good lesson. Just keep going. If it's not, if you're not if it's not lightning, then just go. Get it done.
Thunder like 4 times.
Yeah.
We didn't actually see any lightning.
No, not at all. So anyway, the views were just. What I was amazed though, I think I mentioned it was, I saw the mountain, some of these peaks. I recognized them from yesterday, and they were like infinitesimal. They were so little, and I thought, well, we're never gonna get back there. That's a whole nother trip, right? Like I even said that. That's like a whole nother trip. Did? Yeah, and I'm like, we were like almost like. I mean, we weren't there, but we actually went past them. It's just mind-blowing how far you can go if you just keep walking. It's weird how close stuff actually
you
is.
Think something's like, oh, that's got to be like 40 miles away.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, no, but it's just around the corner.
Right? Yeah, it's weird. Just walk a little ways, keep going. So, but we're really glad it was over. I mean, I was spent. I mean, I was surprised I wasn't like on my hands and knees, just weeping. Seriously,
the last
it was intense.
Was like, why aren't my legs turning over?
Yeah, we got tired. There's so much energy to spend on the whole everything was just going.
Then you have the downhill, and then it started raining a little. And you're trying to find a campsite, and there's so many people.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, we're definitely like in they call it a bubble right now. So, but that's the way it is. But they're great people though. Trip, Yeah. So anyway, we did 19.1 miles. You said we only wanted to do 18, so we did a little extra because we were looking for this great campsite. Yeah. And so what that means, we still got a good how many miles tomorrow?
We still have, I think, like at least 22 tomorrow.
22. Yeah. Okay. So. If we're able to do that, which we should, but the weather is not perfect tomorrow, though. We checked. It's not as good as it looked yesterday. So, we have pikas all around us, and they give little squeaks. They're like so cute.
So then I saw one marmot too.
Yeah, we saw his head on a rock. And we're like, is that a head of a marmot? What is that? And it moved. We're like, oh, it's a marmot just like laying flat.
Yes, it was sunbathing thing.
Yeah, it was fun. Anyways,
like tomorrow's miles.
Oh, yeah. So we can, it's over 20, less than 25. And that'll put us right into then Silverton the next day, which we get on a train, which is going to be cool. So I think a lot of people are going to be in Silverton. And we're gonna zero there, so I'm really glad. My body will I think will appreciate that. I really wish we could have zeroed at Lake City. I hope I get to go back there someday. I have no idea how to get there. The problem with the hike with the towns, I don't know where it is like on a big picture right now. So I'm going to go back. I'll say, oh yeah, that's where we were in that view. Like I want to know what are the mountains that we kept seeing to the right of us, all those pinnacles. And there was a big reservoir. There was a nice road down there. There had to be a little town. Like what is that?
That was part of Lake City. That was like the lake of Lake City.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. We were driving on the other side of it.
Okay. So if you just keep going up the lake, that was what we were. You just go into that that bowl. Yep. Man, that was
epic.
It was, yeah. So anyway, it was a great day. I mean, guys, every day's, a great day. So I have to start. I told Katrina, I said, it was a nuclear epic day. Like, you can't just use epic. It doesn't mean anything. So I have to add another adverb or whatever it is. So, all right. So that was today. It's a little chilly right now. So it's probably gonna be a pretty chilly night. I wonder if we should put our water filters.
We're above 12,000 feet.
Yeah, yeah. So we should probably do that. Yeah. So all right, let's give our quick stats here. Well, and then my dinner's gonna get cold. I gotta eat it. Let's see. What do you have for steps?
I have 40,700.
I had 42,000.
Okay.
How'd I get more than you?
I
weird.
use trekking poles like all day.
Oh, that's it. Trekking poles. They ought to be able to figure out that you have trekking poles. It's like so obvious.
Oh, well.
They're machine learning. They got to work on that. Okay, 42,000. What'd you have for calories?
I have 3,100.
Cool. I had 3,445. So we both went over 3,000.
Yeah.
I almost hit 3,500. That was awesome.
Normally go at least 3,000. I feel like.
Yeah, especially on a day like today, in 19 miles. So tomorrow we're going to do over 20, so it'll be more mileage. We're going to be exposed a lot.
Like all day.
All day. So, and the weather's, it's not going to be the same as today, but we could have some afternoon, thunderstorms. And then, is it tomorrow night? Or no, tonight. It's supposed to rain again tonight.
It just makes the last 2 hours of hiking so stressful.
Yeah, it can. Definitely can. We seem to avoid it. We've been really, I don't know, fortunate. That's blessed. It's just we've seen rain all around us. It could be so much more intense than it actually was. So, all right. Anything else? Oh, I was gonna say, I tried some new bars. Cliff bars are great, but after a while, it's like I gotta have different bars. So the barbells I love those, and so I got some of those. And I've never seen these. These are like Tahoe bakes. These things, I have caramel, pecan, and cranberries. What's unique about this is they don't cram it together like in this paste and make it like a rock. It has the consistency of like if you made something at home like that, and it was super good. I don't know. The can you check? Oh, there it is. Can you check the protein stuff on that one? I got the camera in my right hand.
I don't think it tells you.
What? All right, well, you're figuring that out. I got this other one right here. Man, the sky it lit up.
6 grams on the front.
6 grams, that's it?
Yeah, it's a tiny bar, Dad.
Yeah, man, I ate that slow. It was good. Now look at the sky behind us. It's just lighting up now. I got some sun. Woo! It wasn't like that when we started. That changed so fast, man. Oh my gosh. We have a great campsite right here. All right, the other one, it was called, this is what it looked like. It's like Go Macro. So that's right. That's what it looks like, this one. I forget what it tasted like. I really did. But it was great. Okay, so if you see these Go Macro bars, 12 grams of protein. That's pretty cool. Oatmeal chocolate chip. Oh, that was really good. Yeah, I like to call those out when they're good. I had some Spam today. Okay, I'm done with Spam for a while now. I had to eat it really fast because we had to go. But I'm having salmon tomorrow, so that's pretty good. And then
I was supposed to have salmon today, and we didn't have time to stop, and which is probably going to happen tomorrow.
No, you can eat it on the run. You can eat it on the run. It's fun to do. You just kind of munch in. You just got to make sure you don't fall with your spoon in or your chopsticks in your mouth.
But I've got trekking poles, though. It doesn't work.
Oh, well, don't carry them during lunch. Yeah.
I gotta put them back in my pack, then.
Yeah, I'll help you out. All right. Anything else stand out today? Other than just the constantly changing weather, views, and everything else. Fear. Anxiety. A constant state of fear, anxiety, and whatever. Yeah. And that's crystal clear. Yeah, that's why we take the risks that we do. Yeah, our bodies are working really good right now too. It's amazing.
They're working really hard, man.
Yeah, but it's amazing the vertical feet and how fast we can go. Like, oh, okay, then move on. So, but that's what happens when you're in some. We've been doing this for 25 days, pretty much straight. So, All right. Hope you enjoyed today's videos. I can't wait to watch them. Seriously, I just can't wait to relive the day safely on my couch with a nice martini.
That's true. I get to experience the views that I was too panicked to actually look at.
Yeah, that's a sum up. We just got to take it and go. Yeah, there is an element of that. So, all right. Good night from Craig and Gabrielle from day 25. We'll see you tomorrow morning for day 26.